What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That was Martin Luther King Jr. reading the most famous words from the Declaration of Independence. On Independence Day, July 4th, 1965, King spoke about the Declaration of Independence in a speech called The American Dream. Dreams are important. What are your dreams? Maybe you dream that you will own a home or a car. Maybe you dream that you will finish school, that you will get a good job, that your children will have a better life, that you will become a United States citizen. The Declaration of Independence makes a promise to Americans. The Declaration promises to every American life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration promises the opportunity for a better life. In this video, we will practice question 9 about the Declaration of Independence. We will review 14 past questions related to this history, and we will preview one new question about voting rights. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We see a picture of Thomas Jefferson because he wrote the Declaration of Independence. And on the right, who is this? What is his name? Martin Luther King Jr. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He worked for equality for all Americans. He fought for civil rights. We also learned about an important woman who fought for civil rights. What is her name? Susan B. Anthony.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
She fought for civil rights.
She fought for women's rights.
Some of the most important ideas in the Declaration of Independence are about the rights of people. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty. This question has three possible answers: life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. You can say life and liberty. You can say life and pursuit of happiness. You can say liberty and pursuit of happiness. I think life and liberty is the easiest to remember. Just remember to say two rights. That phrase, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, is part of a longer sentence, what we heard from Dr. King at the beginning of the video. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We saw a similar question to this on the 2020 test. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What do those words mean? Life. What does life mean? Growing and changing. Liberty. What does liberty mean? Liberty is freedom. We have a beautiful statue called Liberty. Where is the Statue of Liberty? Liberty Island. What about happiness? What does happiness mean? Happiness means being happy and content. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What do those words mean in the Declaration of Independence? I think this means we all have the opportunity and freedom to grow and use our abilities. What are two rights in... Wait a minute. What are rights? I think you can name some examples. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of expression and freedom of speech. Okay, your turn. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of assembly and freedom of religion. Nice. Thank you. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Okay. Freedom to petition the government and the right to bear arms. Nice job. Thank you. Rights are freedoms.
Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election.
Rights are like powers, too. In the U.S., some rights have changed over time. Our rights in the United States begin with the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. The Declaration and Constitution are the two most important documents in the United States. What does the Constitution do?
It sets up the government.
It defines the government.
Protects basic rights of Americans.
The Constitution protects our rights, and amendments to the Constitution protect our rights.
What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution? An addition to the Constitution?
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Speech. Speech. Speech.
Speech.
Speech.
Speech.
Religion.
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 Assembly.
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 Press.
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 Petition the government.
Petition the government.
Petition the government.
Hi, Eric.
What do we call the first 10 amendments
To the Constitution, the Bill of Rights.
the Bill of the Rights?
The Bill of Rights. Thank you.
The Bill of Rights was written at the same time as the Constitution. When was the Constitution written? 1787. In 1788, Americans voted for president for the first time. Who was the first president? George Washington. Could women vote? No. Later, in the 1800s, Susan B. Anthony fought to change this. Could black people vote? No. Later, in the 1900s, Martin Luther King Jr. fought to change this. For a long time in the United States, only some men could vote. Here's a preview of a question about amendments and voting rights. We will return to this question again later. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. A male citizen of any race can vote. Women and men can vote. You don't have to pay to vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What about today? How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. The rights of people in the United States have changed over time, but the rights in the Declaration of Independence have helped people like Susan B. Anthony and Martin Luther King Jr. to fight for equality. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life and liberty.
That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.